It really feels like we're on the edge of a massive shift. The very tools and platforms we're all using every single day, they're creating these new loopholes, these new service gaps, and it's making it easier than ever for small operators to build some incredibly profitable businesses. So the big question is, are we about to see a huge boom in the creator middle class? Okay, let's dive into this. To really get our heads around this potential boom, we've boiled the source material down into 5 key areas. We're going to look at a massive service gap, what some are calling the new AI gold rush, some very specific platform playbooks, a huge free knowledge drop, and then we'll ask the tough question, how long is this window of opportunity really going to stay open? All right, so let's start with the big picture here. There is a massive, and I mean massive, overlooked opportunity that's been created by the very AI tools that everyone is so obsessed with right now. Yeah, that is not a typo. $4 billion. This is the estimated value of something called the production gap. It's a problem that has just quietly popped up as companies are scrambling to actually use all the cool new AI tools they've been playing around with. So what on earth is this AI production gap? Well, think of it like this. It's the huge disconnect between a company experimenting with a new AI tool and actually getting that tool to do real, valuable, money-making work. And just bridging that gap for a single client, it can be worth anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000. This right here is where the whole opportunity starts. Okay, so if that's the why, let's zoom in on the how. How are these savvy creators and entrepreneurs already mining this new gold rush? What are the specific AI-powered strategies they're using? The source material really points to 3 distinct models that are crushing it right now. You've got using AI-generated influencers for affiliate sales, scaling service businesses with what they call AI growth solutions, and then there's something called AI-powered publishing. Let's dig into that last one for a second because the system behind it is just fascinating. I mean, this is a perfect example of just how systematic this can be. This is a simplified look at Tommy Pedruzzi's process, which has reportedly made over $3 million on Amazon. He uses AI to find the niches, to draft the content, he polishes it all up with free tools, launches the book for $0 to get a flood of reviews, and then he jacks up the price. It's a complete, repeatable playbook. But here's the thing, it's not just about the AI tools themselves. The real magic happens when you apply these smart, repeatable systems to specific platforms, where there are still these huge, kind of undervalued opportunities for growth. Let's just see how these playbooks totally change depending on the platform. On X, it's all about the systematic posting to turn your followers into clients. Over on YouTube, there are these specific 30-day strategies to get a brand new channel monetized, like super fast. And then you have the big one, the ChatGPT store, where the whole play is just to be first and grab a tiny, tiny slice of 300 million users. Now, this next part, this is maybe one of the biggest accelerators of this whole potential boom. It's a trend that honestly would have been totally unthinkable just a few years ago. Top-tier experts are literally giving away their million-dollar playbooks for free. This quote from the source material just sums it up perfectly. We are talking about high-level, premium knowledge that used to be locked behind thousands of dollars in paywalls, and now it's just being released out into the wild for absolutely anyone to access. Here is a perfect example of this shift. The old way, you pay almost $3,000 for a course on how to build a marketing agency. The new way, marketer Nick Eubanks just released that exact training, all 11 webinars of it, for free. The barrier to getting this high-level knowledge is just completely collapsing. And just so you don't think that's a one-off thing, it's not. Charlie Morgan, another top marketer, recently just gave away his entire advertising blueprint. We're talking the ads, the copy, the strategy that he claims made him $6 million. All of it, for free. This is a fundamental change in how information is getting shared. So, we've seen the massive service gap, we've seen the AI hustles, the platform playbooks, and now all this free knowledge. It all sounds pretty incredible, right? Almost too good to be true. But now we have to ask the crucial question, how long can any of this really last? This story from Noah Kagan is the perfect cautionary tale. So his team was paying $100 a month for a software tool. Simple enough. Then the tool gets acquired, and the very next day, the price for the exact same service shoots up over 10 times to more than $1,000 a month. But here's the twist. His team got so frustrated they just rebuilt the entire tool themselves in 4 days. Markets change, prices change, and access can disappear overnight.
And that's really the crucial point, isn't it? While these windows of opportunity are very, very real, they are also incredibly time-sensitive. People are comparing the ChatGPT App Store to the early days of the Apple App Store. It's a massive land grab. But those land grabs don't last forever. The second an opportunity becomes obvious to everyone, it starts to shrink.
Which, of course, brings us right back to our central question. All the signs are pointing to the potential for a new creator middle class to just explode, built on servicing these new gaps with new tools and all this freely available knowledge. The conditions, they seem perfect. But the biggest question isn't whether it's happening, it's for how long this window is truly going to stay open.